Hello, I am unmuted. All right. Welcome to another ScrawlrBox Live. Same as every month, we come along and we talk about all things ScrawlrBox from the last box. This month, we're talking about ScrawlrBox 95, which featured a very special artist and a lovely little set of watercolor paints from Viviva, but we'll get into that later. Firstly, I will, as always, introduce my guests. Today, it's a little bit different today. Let's see what we've got here. We've got 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, as you can see, Lee cannot be with us today. She is on holiday. She was going to come along, even on a holiday day, because she loves it that much, but she is stuck in traffic. So instead of Lee, we have got a brand new replacement, which is probably much better. It is. Oh, I can't see you. You're on the wrong side of the camera. Go the other way. There she is. It's our featured artist, Scrawler star, one of our all-time favorite Scrawler artists, Steph, aka Trinkety. Everybody say hello to Steph in the comments. I'm sure you all know her. Everyone in the comments already saying hello to us, hello to everyone, and Amy is probably seeing all our faces very large because she's on a big telly. So welcome, Steph, and thanks for coming back again, Kat. Sorry we can't have you here, Lee, but we'll carry on without you. Hope you're getting through that traffic jam.
Yeah, she's having a good time.
Yes. So welcome, Steph. Thank you for joining us again, second time.
No escape.
It's under the contract. If you become a Scrawler star, you have to do everything we say and come along at every beck and call. So thank you for that. Well, thank you for coming along. Another great ScrawlrBox. I think this is one of my favourites this year so far. The paints are great. Your artwork was great. And I think everyone had fun. There was loads of great artworks. The challenge was good. I know. What do you think, Kat? Was it a good box? Did you do a good job?
Yeah, I loved it.
Okay.
It was like so much colourful stuff,
It was very, very colourful, and the theme was great too. But we'll get onto the box later. First of all, we're going to do our standard warm up. Let's wait for everyone to get involved. People who are getting home from work. We're going to play our very fun game. 6-second scribbles. And I don't know whether you've been watching you haven't been here for the last few streams. I've noticed, Steph. I think you've been busy doing other things, very rudely. But normally one of us would take on the 6-second scribble challenge. But today, as our special guest artiste, we are going to let you take on the challenge. So I've sent across 4 different cards. They did give you a choice of 4, but they were the tricky versions. We're not making it easy for you, which I failed at last month. I think I only got 9 done, and the 9th one was very questionable. I don't think it was. It was just. I don't remember what it was, but it was terrible. Someone will tell you in the comments probably how terrible it was. But you are ready to take on the challenge.
Yep, I'm going to have hell unleashed upon me. 60 seconds of drawing hell, okay?
Okay, so we haven't got. You'll have to just do the drawings. We give you 6 seconds.
Things beginning with.
Oh, go on. What's the topic?
Things beginning with T.
Things beginning with T. Okay, well, you haven't got a top-down camera, so we won't be able to see. We'll trust that you haven't prepared one earlier. Show us the blank page.
No cheating. No cheating at all,
okay.
Right? You're gonna tell me when to go. Tell me when to go, and I'm ready.
Okay, let me get ready. 1 minute on the clock.
Well, good. I'm gonna have a countdown, right?
Okay, all right. In 5 seconds. Is that all right? 5-second countdown.
Are you teasing me now?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That's a minute. A minute's going. Things
Okay.
beginning with T.
So the first thing is a turnip.
You've got 6 seconds per one. That's why you should have done one already.
Turnip.
You're down to, that's to a 2. You should be on gone now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Things beginning with T. What can begin with T? Well, guinea pigs don't begin with T, so it's not going to be guinea pig.
Begin with a T. Sorry, gentlemen.
You've got... That's halfway. 30 seconds gone.
We need a countdown clock.
I know. I'll just hold my watch up to the camera, maybe. It doesn't really work. And do like more countdown. We get more professional. I'll get proper.
Yeah, let's get a timer next time, like a proper countdown.
That's 12 seconds left. 10 seconds.
Okay.
9, 8,
Oh,
7,
tadpoles look like sperm. I'm sorry.
4,
I'm sorry.
3, 2, 1. Stop drawing.
Okay.
Did you get right? Well, let's before we do the big reveal. Let me give you.
Are you ready for this?
Yes. Bring it on.
All right. Okay.
Oh my gosh! So you've made it into one massive drawing. Awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, where's my camera? There it is.
Where's your camera? Okay. Right. So this is great.
Right. So
okay.
You have a turnip.
Wait! Don't tell us. Don't tell us. People have got a guess.
What?
We've got a guess.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, just in case you were wondering if that was a giant radish, it's not.
The giant radish beginning with T. Okay, so we've got turnip. That's a given. So there's 10 things in there. Okay, this is good. I like the. I don't want to say what those. Oh, I do know what they are. Tadpoles.
Yes. Toast.
Yes.
What's the toast? Toast has
got the top. He's holding a twig.
A twig? No. A twiglet.
No.
It's called. There's a mushroom.
Table.
Right? Table.
Begins with T. You have. Sorry.
There's a mushroom beginning with T.
Yep. Tightrope.
Help me out in the comments. We've got table. Tiara. Well done, Amy. Tightrope. Is tightrope one of them?
Yep.
Tarantula. Yep. Amy May gets tarantula. Toy box. Tiara, table, toast. Tarantula.
Table, toast. Yep.
Is that it looks like a chair. What's like a bowling ball? What's the ball thing? How many have we got? A tightrope. Oh yeah, I can see now. He's like balancing on a tightrope. The toast. Excellent. Okay, we've got. What's the bottom?
This is hard.
I'm hoping that's just because it's hard to think of the words and not just because it looks
mushroom,
like a bomb.
Mushroom. Toadstool. Yes. I pretended I guessed that. But that was Dina and Amanda. Both got that in the comments. Very good. Okay, toadstool. What's under the spider?
Mine's gone completely blank.
What's under the spider? It's like a ghost. It's like a sad. It's help.
It's not a frog.
A toad.
Toad. Oh, okay. Yeah, toad.
I couldn't help it. That's why it's sad. Not only has it got like
sad frog, which is
not only has it got like
a
a spider in its hair, but it's sad because it's not a frog.
Yeah, I agree with Dina saying the tadpole placement near the toast's leg made me question my maturity.
Yeah, I mean, my mind went there, but I didn't say anything.
I drew them and instantly knew.
Are we missing any? How many are we missing out on? There's a couple we're missing out. Did you draw them all?
You've got one left. You haven't got. This. That's a frog.
That's the toad. But behind the tiara.
Yeah.
It's got a dot on it. It's a big fruit. It's a big apple. No.
Two. Tackle.
Turtle. What's no. Colour. What colour is it? What colour is the fruit? Give us a clue.
Is it even fruit?
Is it a fruit? Oh wait, she's editing. Troll. Turtle. Ah. Orange. No, tangerine.
Ah!
Yes.
I was like sitting there like, what fruit begins with T? And I could not think of absolutely anything.
Amanda and Dina both got their fruits before.
Your effort's so much better than ours. I literally drew a lollipop and everyone thought it was a tampon. Then the rest of the scribbles weren't any better.
I'll be glad to say there was not tampon in any of the prompts.
That was great. I love how it's
very good. Well done. Very good. Thank you. I like the fact that you made. I just did like 10 keep them individually, more like a game style. You've made it into an artwork. You know.
Are you going to say I've thrown down now?
The composition
raise the
challenge.
bar.
Yeah, definitely raise the bar. And we got all 10. Did we get all 10?
Yep. As far as I can tell,
1, 10.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, you missed one out because of the little spider.
Well, the tarantula.
I don't think you got that one. I think you got 9.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. Well, soon to be available on Steph's Etsy store is this lovely artwork.
Excellent.
No, thank you very much. So that's always fun. You have put us all to shame. Who wants to take on the challenge next month and beat Steph?
Yeah, we'll get you on it. You've got to do a masterpiece.
Yep.
Yeah. No, good fun. Well done. 10 points.
Excellent.
You win that game.
Hooray!
No, right. That's right. Now that's silliness is done. Let's get on to serious business. Yeah, this is not a fun live stream. You know, we've got to take this serious. We are talking about the 95 ScrawlrBox, which was last month. Everyone's, because we've got quite good with this month. All the 96 ones are out, and I saw that you've recently posted one of the 96
box. I saw that today, yeah.
Yeah, I was playing with it earlier because I was like, what am I going to do? I'm going to have a go at this just in case everyone asks me questions about it. And I'm like,
no, we're not talking about that yet because some
spoilers.
of them still wouldn't have arrived in Australia or South America or wherever far-flung places they go to and take a long time to get to. Ireland apparently takes a long time to get to. So yeah, 95. Everyone's got there. Everyone's done the artwork, and yeah, this is it. Let's start with your wonderful artwork, shall we? What?
Yeah.
The I can't even find it. The challenge, because I can't find it anymore because we've removed the cards. The challenge was Quest, which we thought was quite apt for you, and we kind of discussed it beforehand, didn't we? So.
Yeah.
I think it's quite fitting, and I read it. It's like one of those challenges, which I think was good. I quite liked it. It kind of gave a good sense of, it could be anything, but gave a good direction. Some challenges you think that's too broad or too specific, but I think being just one word, I think it left it quite open, and we got some good results out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I like drawing this one because I wanted to do like a knight in shining armor on their mount, and ended up doing basically a batty old lady on their mount.
You did do the knight as well, and I was going to talk about that because I asked you to do. I sent you the supplies. I said, we talked about the box, and you were like, yeah, let's go for it. And then suddenly you came back with all these like loads of different artworks, and I was like, well, I only wanted one piece, and then you sent me lots. Yes, I think I've got a picture of that. This is the one. So we had to choose. This is the one that we didn't go with, although we did like. But we just liked the chicken house, didn't we? Cat.
I squealed when I saw a cat, so that was me in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, the knight got a dog, and the witchy lady got a cat with goggles.
Yes. So we did choose. We didn't choose that one. We chose this one, which was the chicken house and the witchy lady. I just loved it. The colours are great, and it's awesome.
Yeah. I mean,
are you pleased with the result? Did we choose the right one, or did you like the other one best?
I'm not going to critique, honestly.
Do you not like your own?
Can't
choose.
It was nice painting them both, because I think the thing that I discovered doing the palette was that they actually made a really, really good lavender. If you notice, it's the witch's like gown and the knight's cloak, and I sort of found it out quite late when I was painting. I went, oh, okay, that'll do. So
yeah, because there isn't a real. There's like a pinky. There's a violet and then the pink and stuff. But yeah, he's done. Well, you were quite good at mixing that, because when we were looking at it, I was like, how she got the greys and things. And I think we'll come on to that later. But it's one of those palettes that it's a bright palette, but you can get lots of different colours from mixing them together. I think it did quite well. I really like the colours. There was lots of colours to choose from, and we could only choose 8 out of I think there's 12, or was there more than that? 16 maybe.
I mean, it's been 10 minutes. Did I mention about yellow?
Did you? When? Oh, Christ. Since last time. Since last time you came on, I think there's been yellow in every other box.
Yeah, no.
Hasn't there?
And every time I'm like, there it is.
It's okay. I realise now every time you guys will pick a yellow supply, you will think of me. And I'm sorry.
Yes. Well, yeah. And I purposefully didn't choose a yellow for this palette. Just to annoy you.
Palette colours was so hard. I think we went through a million different combinations. We really couldn't decide, could we?
No.
It was a very difficult decision.
But it also inspired you to do work, because you also inspired us to add more stuff to the box, because you sent us this lovely piece of the guinea pig adventure, which almost was the featured thing, but I thought, well, it'd be really nice to include this as like a little postcard included. So yeah, we got.
I love them. I love them so much. They live such hobbity lives, entirely ruled by food and slightly bimbling around. They're the best. And I've seen people reacting to finding all the little things. Just that I started and I was like, oh, there's a gap there. I'll put a snail in it. Tooty bird or some sort of half commentary from a snuffling guinea pig. It was brilliant.
I really like the bit where he's like, sniff, sniff.
The sniff bit.
Honestly, too much rain. It's like
Want
the most
to go home.
Gentleman bimble ever.
Shiny rock is also a good bit.
Yep.
I like that. Shiny rock. So yeah, the guinea pig's been on an adventure, and hopefully people will be able to send their postcards to other people and send it further on an adventure. So that was a nice inclusion. I don't want to give it away to someone else, but maybe we should have included 2. One to keep and one to send. I guess photocopy it.
I mean, I drew that one while I was actually on holiday in France. It was like in the middle of the day. It was like 35 degrees, and I was like, oh no, and just sat there drawing guinea pigs, eating nice cheese.
Yeah. Well, that's Well, I think your artwork made the box. It would be nothing without it. So thank you again for helping us out on this box. Let's go to my wonderful overhead view where we can go into a bit more. So we've got your lovely print on the back, info about you, all the links, but you already know that. Guinea pigs, Tito and Zakallaway. Is that how it's
Zakallaway? That's his name.
Yeah, I'm sure people are I haven't looked at the comments, but I'm sure people are already asking, get them out, get the guinea pigs out. But we can't do that. But what we can do, you did, I'm just going back all over the place, but you did send us, well, we've got these lovely images. This was one you sent us for the thing, but you also sent us...
And so in case anyone is wondering, in the bottom of that picture, that is me clutching a guinea pig with a vice-like grasp. Because I'm quite close to my veg patch, and they know. And you might think they're looking at the camera. They're really not.
There's just lots of tasty vegetables beneath you.
Yeah, and they'll be on it.
Yeah. Are they like, would they try and escape? Because obviously you've taken them out of their cage outside. Would they kind of just leg it into the undergrowth?
They have a little run, and so they move around, essentially cutting the lawn for me. or being afraid of eagles, because that's a common thing in the UK for guinea pigs. But just occasionally, they get quite upset about the sky and outside. But they're very happy again the minute you put lettuce near them. Like they will do knife crime for cucumber.
Look at his little face.
There you go. You said you couldn't get them out because they'll do something. Never work with children and animals on camera. So we've got some updated shots of the piggies. Which one is this?
This is Tito.
Tito, and then
actually named after a Yugoslavian dictator. And that's Zakaway, who's named after a eternal being from a live-action role-play game.
Amy May did just ask where did the guinea pig names come from, but I feel like that's answered that question.
Zakaway's like the biggest overthinker, and so he was named after this eternal creature, and that's the master strategist. He's not. He's a bit dim, but
he looks like he's got like a really awesome like mohawk haircut.
Yeah, he's got a good head of hair on him.
He's normally much fluffier, but he's had his summer clip, which makes him sulk for a bit.
Yes, there they are, the babbies. And you also said, I know I'm supposed to be going on about the box, but Kat will let us. I haven't told Kat about this before, but in moving on from guinea pigs to other things, you sent this image through, and I'm expecting a squeal, but this one. Can you explain
this?
They're like guinea pigs. They're massive.
So much.
I was told they were big, and I was thinking, okay, so like a cat size or a dog size. No, this is like the size of a sheep. But it's the same attitude as a guinea pig.
I love them so much.
Didn't move. Okay. I'm there at the zoo going, yes, the best guinea pigs ever.
Guinea dogs.
For hours. Just had a big
try
nap.
And put one in your bag and take it home.
I would definitely try and just
need like an IKEA bag.
Yeah, you would. And probably if your guinea pigs eat all the lettuce, imagine how much one of those would eat. Like just destroy like your whole veg patch in a second.
You would.
Honestly, if we could have domesticated capybaras, I would have 10.
The Cappy army.
Cat's obsessed with them as well, so I always get images.
Do the AI thing. It's like, what should I put in? I was like, capybara on a beach.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's the guinea pig update. Everyone should be happy now. The guinea pigs have been there. They are.
Hi.
Not jealous. Will they get jealous about the capybara?
Nah. I'll just win their love back again with some more celery in a bit.
Okay, right. Thank you for the guinea pig update.
Thank you for the capybara picture.
And the capybara. I knew you loved that cat. That's why I kept it a secret. So yeah, back to the box. This was your lovely artwork and the postcard. We had this. I've broken the box, but this set of where we go, Viviva watercolor pans, which are fairly new. This was set made especially for us because normally they come in a 12 or a 16, I think. So we chose our own little limited palette of 8 colors and sent them to Steph. She created this artwork. We got the sticker. Also recommended by our artist was the Faber-Castell Pit Artist Fine Liner. We went for the medium for your lining. Let's get. Not going to focus on that, is it? Oh, chunky, fairly chunky, but not too bad. And this, if I can find it, paintbrush with a angled brush, and this watercolor paper, which I think is a really nice watercolor paper, and hopefully
I liked it too.
Everyone else found it. It's really good quality, kind of similar to Bockingford, would you say? That kind of wood-free bleached chemical pulp really works well. I liked it. I hope you did too. So that was it. And then we've got obviously the zine with all the lovely bits and bobs in. All these tips. And now the challenge is not on the card. We're saving a bit of, I guess we wouldn't have been able to add this lovely thing in if we didn't remove this probably. So challenge is now in there. And yeah, that was that box. And I think it was great. One of the things I remember you saying was you needed to have a pen that you could work on top of, because you do the line work first, right, and then do the watercolor afterwards. Whereas I know if you're working with markers or something, it's probably best to do it the other way around, like do the coloring first and then outline it. So I think it worked well with, although I did see people, I think you still need to obviously let it dry, make sure it's not just freshly wet, but it should work well, and did work well with the watercolors, as you can see from the artwork. So let's, what should we do next? Joe, should we go on to some of the Scrawler challenges that were done with this box to do with Quest? We've all picked a few of our favourites.
That mine really makes sense why I picked it. It doesn't need an explanation.
Okay, well then we'll start with yours, shall we, Kat? Just because to keep the fun rolling. Let me just find it. Here we go.
It's a capybara.
Oh, instant bias.
He's going on a little adventure, and look, he's like mid-air.
He's got goggles on. They've both got goggles on.
Don't worry, that's actually a smile. Like they always have that face.
I just saw it, and yes, I squealed and was like,
"It's a safari bird with a lovely shirt on."
He's like, this way, and the capybara's like, yeah, cool, and it's just bouncing along.
A little hip flask. Yeah, they look like they're going on a very nice quest, and that was by Fancy Giraffe Art,
which is a great name.
Yeah, lots of giraffes normally on their thing. Not odd. I don't know. I guess go check them out. See other capybaras and giraffe-based art. I'm guessing. I don't think is that anyone in the community that we know? Anyone here? Anyone claim that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know who Fancy Giraffe Art is. Make yourself known. Yeah, thanks for sending that one in. That's a great one. Great one. And let's quickly do Lee's. I know Lee isn't here, but she did pick one, so we'll show off Lee's. It's not capybara based.
No.
But it is very cute. Meh. Oh, you won't say that when you see it. This was Lee's selection, which is cute. And like paper cutouts, cool kooky creatures. Oh, have I stalled? Why have I stalled?
There's a lot of blue. That blue was so good.
I think Cool Kooky Creatures has a YouTube as well. So if you wanted to watch that being painted, you could go and check that out. See it in action.
Yeah. You guys can still hear me, but I think my camera's for some reason busted. It's frozen. So
technical issues.
Technical issues. So you're in charge, Kat. Go.
I know it's passed from Lee to you now.
It's cute. I think the story behind it is that the dog is searching for a golden bone, which is just down there. You can see him in the shop. It looks like he found it.
Yeah, I am coming back. I'm still here. Okay, so then let's move on to not me, because that would be silly because you can't see me. Let's go. Steph has also kindly sent in a couple of her choices, more than one. So we shall start with this one.
I'm greedy like that.
You're greedy. Let's see. This was the first one that you
chose. Yeah, that is lovely. I love a monotone piece.
Yeah.
Lucy Miranda.
I like that one because it's very like adventure board, notice board, and then someone goes out like you would in a role-play game or something, and they did it like night and day, which was that's so cool. Also, good use of yellow. Just saying.
Yeah, this was the yellow bit. So it's kind of like, is it like a single color? It looks like just one color.
Yeah, just turns the same color.
Yeah, and then this was the other one on the. So it's kind of like warm and cold, night and day. Yeah, I think that's really cool.
Vampire.
Yeah, that is cool. So is it kind of the vampire coming into? Is it part of the same story, the same quest?
It could be.
Well, I'm guessing that the narrative here is that there's a quest board during the day and the vampire's out there during the night, and maybe, I don't know, maybe people are just prejudiced against vampires.
He looks longingly
oh, you're good. I was thinking the vampire was going to come.
Maybe the cat's coming for him now.
You really flipped that story on its head. I thought it was the other way around. But no, yeah, I really like that one.
Maybe the cat is a creature of the daytime. The vampire is a creature of the nighttime. Maybe they just were never meant to be, but long for each other in a romantic way. And it's actually like the cat just wants to respond to the love advert rather than someone requesting after it to destroy the vampire.
Oh, is that what he's waiting for each other? The lonely vampire in the woods and the cats. Wow. Yeah. The quest of love for a lonely feline.
Yep. Lonely feline seeking vampire companionship.
That your next comic starts now. Okay, so and then you also chose another one, which is we saw this one. I think we've chosen this one before, which is Lawley 37.
Yep.
This lovely,
beautiful
coffee shop.
It's just really nice.
It is.
It's really nice.
It's really deceptive that it's done with such a limited color palette as well. I just think that's really good.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah, so many details. Again, I like all these ones which have like all these little details, like the cookies in the jars in the background, all the different pastries, and it's good. This is very. And really I think you mentioned the line work was quite nice, and I like how I was looking at the tiles and like how they look like they're outlined, but then they kind of set back the green tiles. It's really nice. Very nice. Really nice. So yeah, great choices from you, Steph. Thank you very much. I think I'm back now, so let me try and bring myself back in. Yes, I'm here. I'm moving. So I chose one which I'm not. It just kind of, as I was looking through, this one kind of jumped out at me and kind of, I think it brought out a bit of nostalgia from a childhood, which is, I think he's here in the chat. So it was this artwork by Paul's Pencil Portraits. I think you're here, Paul. Well done, Paul. This was Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
It's the 80s cartoons Dungeons and Dragons, which like I hadn't thought about until I saw this. I was like, oh yes, that's such a great show. Or I thought it was a great show. I don't know if you watch it again now. It may not be.
It's still good. It's okay.
You've watched it since. Oh, good. Yeah, so it's got all these and all the different characters: the ranger, the cavalier, the acrobat, the barbarian, he was my favorite, I think. The magician and the thief, also good. And then I can't remember the baddie's name. What was the baddie's name?
Venger. His name was Venger.
Venger?
Yeah, his name was Venger.
Why did he only have one horn? Was that broken? Come, this is getting deep now.
It was the style at the time.
No, it was brilliant. He didn't write the name Venger on there, I don't think. Did he? Maybe he did. But yeah, I just saw that and I thought it was great. Used like stuck bits together, made a huge piece, and it just brought back lots of lovely, I think, like Saturday morning kids telly vibes to me. So I thought I'd just stick it in there. So thank you very much for that, Paul. Yes, he is there. You're welcome. So, yeah, well, as always, thank you to everyone for sending in their Scrawler Challenge artworks. It's the best time of the month when we send the boxes out, and suddenly the feed gets flooded with all these awesome artworks, interpretations. As I say, always just like, it's so good to see the different skill levels and ideas and random things that people come up with. It's so inspiring. So thank you for doing that, and please keep scrolling and keep sharing. Yes. So
and
they were the
sharing. On that note, we really should start using a more specific hashtag. So going forward, I think maybe we should put it in the next zine actually, that we use hashtag 097 or 096 ScrawlrBox, just so that we can find it easier. I can still find you. I search hard. You're not going to escape me. But the way the algorithm works now is just a pain in my bum.
Yeah,
so,
Instagram has made it difficult to find. So maybe we'll start doing Scrawler Challenge 96 for the next box, and the same for like the Scrawler sketches as well. I guess we should, because although they're a bit less difficult, but if we start grouping them together a bit, maybe it can be.
And I can find you easier.
And
then I get more, see more. I don't miss out on anybody.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be able to, search the hashtag and just see them all, not just go through what Instagram tells me is the top ones, which I don't believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good. I think that's a great way of doing it.
Oh, Amy May says she's already been doing it, so well done.
Thank you, Amy.
Amy May setting the trend.
As always. Yeah, so we'll start.
So I've got an important question for you.
Oh.
Right, I'm gonna important question.
Sure.
About sweets. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Like, what makes you guys choose the sweets for the box? Is it you went to the corner shop and that was there at the time?
No,
it's all Chris.
It's one of my favourite parts, but also the most stressful part sometimes. No, I can't go to the corner shop and buy thousands of the same sweet. They're like that, everyone. But no, I get them from a wholesaler. We have to buy them in bulk. So there's like a big list and selection we can choose from. But literally once a month I go through them on like, right, I'm doing sweet buying now, and I just go through and I look through all the lists. But basically, I want something that's small enough and light enough to fit in the box, obviously. And I firstly like to think of colours. I like to try and match the colours. That's what my first job is. So if it's a yellowy box, like for Cherry Lemon's one, I did a lemon sherbet. So I try and match it either in flavour or colour to try and match that. I think for the Eco Line one, there was a CMYK, like a bubbly, was that the bubbly one? So that was CMYK coloured wrapper. I'm trying to avoid sour ones. There's lots of weird ones, like Cat really pushed the chocolate limes.
I do
on me, which I tried, and I'm still not a big fan of chocolate.
I like the Marmite sweets.
Yeah, I like the lime bit. Just then the chocolate bit comes, and I was like, well, no, I don't like them.
You guys hadn't tried them. I literally had to run to Tesco to grab a bag and be like, now. It's 9 a.m, but now.
Yeah, so I do like matching them.
My favourite
sometimes it's harder.
The Vimto one.
The Vimto one, did you just say?
Yeah, it's purple. It's got to be good.
The Vimto one was good. There's been some good ones. There's been some like bad ones. Some of them, like, obviously they have to be wrapped. If I can, I'll make them vegan, but there's not many options just to go with vegan. Sometimes they get a bit sticky, or if you're sending them to South America or Australia or something, you don't really want to put chocolate in there, so it limits it. Yeah. But yeah, I try and match colour and something we haven't done before, and something that's going to be interesting to people, maybe be a bit nostalgic. Yeah, I think I've done all right. I would have thought I'd run. I haven't really done.
Cool.
I think I may have done a few. One? Do I have a favourite one? I always liked a drumstick. We did a drumstick a long time ago, the old classic drumstick lollies. But recently, I did like the chewy mints. The chewy mints have been good. We still got loads of those. Also, I probably should show you now in the office because it's really hard to order sweets in a normal amount. So I know how many boxes we're going to be making, but they don't tell you how many sweets are in a bag. So you buy like a 3 kilogram bag. You don't know how many are going to be in them. So I guess like a sweet could weigh 8 or 9 grams, and then there could be 250 in a bag. So I buy a certain amount of bags. Sometimes I way underestimate or overestimate, and we end up with like two or 300 little sweets left over. So we get them sent back here, and we've got in a little sweet shop going on with all the leftover sweets from the months before. So
yeah, shame, terrible shame.
Yeah. It's a real burden to be in the office and have sweets around me for free.
Yeah. Well, yeah, rainbow drops. They are a good one, but
I love rainbow drops.
They kind of look better than they're coloured Rice Krispies, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're like captured air.
I love them.
Yeah,
it's just sugar air. Great.
Is it sugary? But they take up quite a lot of space, don't they?
Emily asked says she wished we could have chocolates. Would that stop you chucking them away?
What? She's not a sweet fan. She's more of a chocolate fan.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, I have done I think we might have done like a chocolate. We've done chocolate coin before. They'd have to be kind of wrapped like that. Chocolate eclairs, they're good. Not chocolate limes. Not doing any of those again. Werther's original, the chewy ones. They were pretty good. They're from the graphite and gold box. Wanted a gold sweet, so we went straight for Werther's. Obviously, the classic. But yeah. Oh look, we've just spent 20 minutes talking about sweets.
Yeah,
well, that's what everyone came for. Yeah, so
like I say, I left a drumstick lolly in my pocket on a hot day, and that was a mistake. So it's been quite lovely to get them through the post.
You should eat drumstick. Why are you putting sweets? Just eat them straight away. Don't store them away. That's what my son does. Just stores them away
a little bit, and then.
Well, you had a bit of drumstick lolly, and then you thought, I'll save the rest of that plate and just put it in your pocket.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Oh, it's through the wrapper.
I agree. They do need to be slightly warm, otherwise they're a bit hard, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a thing. Like sweets can be different depending on the temperature they are. Like too chewy, too soft, too hard. Because some people put like chocolate or sweets in the fridge, don't they? Or leave them out. It's kind of like that kind of conundrum. Anyway, sweets, very important. I have gone back and forth. Gone, should we remove the sweets? Do people really care about the sweets? But I think people would be distraught if we didn't. I think the people that don't like the sweets don't care as much as the people that do like the sweets.
But there's always someone in the house or someone you know that will eat them.
I'm having thoughts on the sweet from the last box. Without spoilers or anything, I think I'm going to try and make some art out of the wrapper.
Oh, nice.
Because I think that's an interesting little challenge.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I look forward to that.
I didn't keep the wrapper for my box. I have to use the next one.
No, what was the one in your box? I haven't got the sweet here because that normally goes straight away. It was the melon, right?
Yeah, it was.
That kind of, I don't know, that doesn't really fit the theme, but it was kind of, the colours worked. Was there melon somewhere? Melon quest.
Colours you were going for.
Quest for the melon.
Yep.
Okay, don't remove the sweets. Okay. Everyone needs the sweets. We all care. Okay, it's not going to happen. Don't worry. Sweets are staying. We'll get rid of some other stuff. We'll get rid of some art supplies.
It's like his monthly challenge for himself.
Yeah. So that's a good point. I need to get back sweet shopping. I think I might do that tomorrow. Sweet shopping again. Yes. But yeah, any ideas for sweets? Send them over. Send to Lee's not here, so send all your emails to ScrawlrBox.uk. just random, just one word, just names of sweets.
Biscoff. Katie Rao said Biscoff. Love a Biscoff biscuit.
Biscoff. Oh, no. Well, that's biscuits. We're going to go into biscuits now. That's a whole. We're getting to Jaffa cakes and all sorts. No, that's not.
That's not a biscuit. It's a cake.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
No. Well, I was thinking maybe we could just do the same sweet every time, and it wouldn't. But then I think the whole point is it matches and does, like, we could have our own scrawler sweet and have it the same. But I think I like the variation of it, so we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Maybe we should just do a sideline of just like the sweet box. There must be a sweet subscription, right? Loads of people must be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a sweet subscription out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Some questions
Lots of questions.
Random things. Creative Soul has asked, when are you guys releasing the Scrawltober prompts? We have done them already, pre-prepared. I was going to put a post in the community and ask if anybody wanted to see them beforehand or if you wanted them released day by day. So I'll put that up and then you guys can vote if you want them now or just a surprise. Because I noticed Inktober put theirs out today. So it is easy to do it beforehand, isn't it?
I try and do it every year. I have never finished because I am bad.
Yeah,
I think them together.
I think the most I've gotten through is 16, and that was the year my partner decided that for every picture I drew, he would use my picture as a writing prompt. And but some of them, like they said, some of them are just mad. Like some of them are like 12 chickens. And like, how do you write a fiction about 12 chickens? Really? Like, honestly, it's really pushing the boundaries on what you can write about. But it was really fun using a prompt, then a picture for a fiction. If that makes sense.
That sounds like fun.
Well, Kat will send updates to the community or wherever, I'm sure, and we'll get them released if you want them released, or not if you don't. But they're done, ready to go. So coming soon. Before we've been nattering on about Sweets Rage, but before we go any further, I think we should, as always, we've got our Scrawler sketch selections. Me, Kat and Lee all chose one of our favourite Scrawler sketches from the past few weeks, months, since last live. And there has been a poll up in the community on the YouTube page. So if you click that, opening a new page, there should be a poll live now with the images, and I will put it here now. So these are our anonymous 3 Scrawler sketch selections. They're all different themes. The A is cold colours. B and C are both summer, which are 2 challenges from the last few weeks. So go to the live poll in the community page and vote for your favourite A, B or C. And at the end of the live, whichever one's got the most votes will win one of our Scrawler packs. As always. Not this one, this is the one I always...
I've still got to share my stuff from my one of those.
Did you get one of these? What did you get in yours? Did you get a good one?
Yeah, she got a birthday one.
Oh yeah,
I got a birthday one.
Scrawler pack.
I have to confess, not the most colourful selection of random things, but that made it an interesting challenge.
That's the point, right? You're not going to get stuff you want.
Yeah.
The challenge, it's even more of a challenge with the Scrawler pack. But it's just, just a bit of fun. It's a free birthday present. You can't complain, right?
I don't think he's complaining.
No, I'm not complaining at all. It was really cool.
Oh, good. I'm glad. So go and vote for your favourite, and then when we get to the end, whichever one's got the most votes, we will send that artist a Scrawler pack. Yes. And also, we will send someone in the comments a Scrawler pack, but we will get them to comment something. What should we get them to comment? Capybara. Capybara?
Capybara.
Right, capybara in the comments, and one of you people who write that will get another Scrawler pack and we'll send that to you. So get voting, get commenting, and we'll come back to that at the end.
Yes.
What else do we need to talk about? Let's go through some. We're going to talk about some tips. So,
I
know, Kat, you've got a tip lined up from using the 95 box. So here we go. This is a video you made.
You can use it as a piece on its own, which is quite fun. It's just a nice way to bring out more depth in your work. Try and look at it from a different perspective and bring out different tones and colours. But on this piece that I'm painting here, I used it more as a background to work on top of because I wanted to add in a bit more stuff to it. But it's just fun. It's like a nice thing, brings out the back forward, if that makes sense.
Yeah, when you said it, I was like, well, what's that? It doesn't make sense. But then it looks really great. The effect is really good. Not something I would have thought about beforehand. I think the effect is really cool.
Yeah, it's fun. Very fun to do. So give it a go.
Negative painting. So you basically start with the lightest colours first and then build up the layers to get to the darkest.
Yeah, you build up the layers so that what's in the back slowly comes forward. So it sort of builds up in that way. Then you end up with stuff that looks like it's got more depth. It's like adding shadows in as you go along, but they're already there for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, to try that. There is, I think there's a bit about it in the zine, and also you've got, I don't know, you did a reel about it, or is that out yet? Yeah,
no,
negative.
I think I put it out yet.
Oh, okay. Well, when that'll be coming out. So, or YouTube video. Is there a YouTube video?
Yeah, where I paint this.
So yeah, have a go at that. Could be quite fun. Steph, I wanted to ask you because when we come back to your artwork, we mentioned the grey that you managed to get from the rocks and things, but there's no grey in the palette.
Yeah.
How do you make a grey out of all these things?
I mean, I'm that messy child that adds all the colours together until they essentially get that weird mud colour. But essentially, hear me out. What you're doing is you're adding a blue tone to it to begin with, and then you're adding the pinks to it and the purples to it, and you're mixing them together to like neutralize and essentially make yourself different shades of grey. If you want a warmer one, you add some of the not yellow. If you want a colder one, you add some of the blue. It really is one of those really nice things to mix with. It was the same for doing like I explained before, for doing like the lavender, adding the pink to it because it had a really good white like base in the actual pigments for that pink, and it could lighten things and make your what you're like. You can even get a light blue out of it.
There was Kat showed me a video that Her Own Reality posted, another Scrawler star, not competing, but I'll play the video near on the right, but she was saying about how from a vivid palette you can still get all these neutral greys and dark tones just by changing the colours. So it's just really interesting.
Look at that picture. That picture is amazing.
Yeah, I mean she's so good.
She's a good
Yeah,
I'm just gonna like fawn over that picture is lovely.
Yeah,
the amount of greens you could get out of this palette was amazing as well, by the way.
But see, when I look at this palette, I just look at the 8 colours and I go, right, I'm gonna do that orange I'm gonna do for that bit, the pink I'm gonna use for that bit. I don't even think about mixing them straight off. I guess essentially I do by default when I don't clean the brush properly. I end up with that nice muddy brown that you're talking about. But I wouldn't even thought
like everyone can get that colour. Everyone can get that colour.
Yeah. I just thought this was a nice video to show all the different green colours.
I say I believe she explains it in there. The coolest thing about watercolours is you can get darker tones by applying the paint thicker, or if you use the water and water it down, and you can water it down a lot, you will just get loads and loads of lighter shades. Absolutely brilliant. And
So it's
look how good they are.
Yeah.
I say that my like junior school project, which I was infinitely proud of as a tiddly artist in the making, was 150 greens, like every green possible.
I bet that was so satisfying though. All of the
little
greens.
swatches.
Oh.
150 greens.
Is the most fun. Sorry,
So
what was
yeah,
that?
so that I was just really intrigued when we got through your artwork. I was like, how did she's used other colours, but
oh, no cheating.
No cheating.
She just knows
don't
colour theory.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I wonder who's got the most colours out of that palette.
I mean, it's endless, right?
Just from swatching it.
Yeah.
Send us your colour palettes, guys. The challenge is on.
Watch. Well, it must be infinite, right? There's got to be.
Yeah, it has to be.
But especially when you start breaking them down, like watering them down to get different tones of the colouring.
One of the fun things you can do is you can set it up on a grid. And so you put every colour and then you go along the grid mixing them next to each other. Honestly, if you have never done it before, put every one of the colours across the top and every one of the colours across the side, and then just go through mixing them as they mix on the grid. Like, if you haven't done it, so satisfying in
grid swatching. But even that's kind of, you're going 50-50 then, right? But if you go 70-30, that's different between, you could break it down even further. So
yeah, it is.
Lots of colours. Okay, well, thanks for that. Those tips. What else? I won't give any more tips. What I was going to say was I just really like this brush and the fact that it's a bit different, and the fact you can get a nice wide line, or just use a tip to get a it's really good for different mark making. Get long, thin ones, bit more kind of calligraphic dots and swipes. I think it's just interesting.
I have a confession to make.
You didn't use the brush.
No, I used it for my pottery, and it dried and killed the brush.
Oh no!
I was like, no.
What did you have? Some glaze left in it or something?
Just really chunky clay in it, and I'm like, no, it's never been the same sculpting again. The clay.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Yeah, now I've got it on my table. Like, no, ruined, gone forever.
I'm sure you've got a few more paintbrushes that you can use, and there'll be another one coming up in another ScrawlrBox soon, I'm sure.
Maybe we're never going to do it ever again.
Well, never do that brush again.
A law of mystery.
Excellent. Well, I think we're near pretty much there. If you've got any questions for Steph before we go, make sure you put them in the comments. I haven't seen any come through. We did have one come through. I have to come back and find it. Where is it here? Let me just make this brighter. From Raining Lands. Was that on Instagram?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, do you have a favourite art activity, something you do when uninspired to get back in the creative flow?
Good question.
I can't say playing World of Warcraft and PvPing people. That's not really inspirational. No. I'd say probably when I'm wanting to warm up is I just go back to one of my comfort things. And every artist, I'd say, has something they feel happiest drawing. And it's not there so you can progress being good, if you know what I mean. You draw it because it's safe and you enjoy it. And I don't know, for me, quite a lot, it tends to be me drawing pictures of orcs and guinea pigs and things like that. And I usually keep these pictures to myself. I've got my own little sketchbook for them. And they're a bit daft and sometimes really wonky. But
what sketchbooks are for, right?
Yeah, they're my trash. I love them. And so I covered them in stickers.
Do you have one of those, like you have a sketchbook for best and then a sketchbook for sketching?
Oh, we're going to see it. Yay!
Oh, yeah, I'll show you. That's my normal one. Have they?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely covered in.
Those are cool stickers.
There's a theme, I think, and that one. When I say I sketch orcs and things, I mean a lot of
Oh, that's
orcs.
cool.
Yeah, these. Yeah, I don't know why you haven't
like,
shown these to anyone. They're terrible.
Yes, they're amazing.
Like, yeah, they're not perfect. They don't normally like make it like this one has the leg isn't necessarily right. That one looks a little bit like anime. You know what I mean? They're not.
Yeah.
They're for me.
Yeah.
They keep your hands and mind creative.
Oh no, this is my newest one, which went on holiday with me, and is covered. If stuck to itself, is covered in pictures. More guinea pigs. I've been trying urban sketching, which is really hard. Yeah.
Next and the next one.
Sadness.
So just what? So just do it, really.
Yeah, just you are in control of the paint. Don't let the paint control you.
Another good tip.
Yeah.
Your paint.
Yeah, like I feel like there's an element when it comes to sketchbooks of fear of the blank page, but honestly, I draw 3 pages in some slightly weird habit. Then I've started it, so I can just fill in the gaps, right? It'll be fine. The guinea pig picture in my new sketchbook. That was the first picture in the whole sketchbook.
See, I thought I like to be organised, so I always open my sketchbook and I have to go on the first page. So when Chris said, "Oh no, I just open it and just whack it in," I was like, "How dare you violate?"
He has the chaos gremlin approach to sketchbooks.
Well, only because I don't like the pressure of the first page being good.
Yeah,
so
this makes sense now.
And my sketchbooks don't look like Steph's, as in everyone's finished. It looks like every page is like a beautifully finished piece of artwork. Normally, I've got like 5 pages of failed rubbish. I'm like, I do something out, and then that's like rubbish. But then that would lead me then to something else, and then I'll do that one, and then that lead me to something else. So there's kind of like 3 or 4 pages of just random ideas and thoughts and sketches, and then there'll be a page with a nice piece on, and then they carry on like that. So.
That is what sketchbooks are for, getting brain stuff out.
Yeah, which is why it doesn't matter where I open it, I guess. But I also like the middle, because the ones I use, I like the middle because that's the flattest, right, when you have them open out, most of them. So if you're doing a double, both sides, if you start on the first page, one's normally higher than the other, so that can be a bit awkward sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I purposely hunt for flat lay sketchbooks because of that. I always found it's the left-hand page is always the worst page. Things go through, or it's just not as good.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's about the weight of the paper as well, because if you're using squishy wet paint and things, it'll bobble, and if you've already done one page and then you go on to the next page and it's all gone wobbly, that sucks.
Yeah. It ruins it, doesn't it?
Yeah. All right. So let's see what's going on in the comments.
Another question from somebody.
Okay.
They've asked, can you please offer the Scrawler pencils in singles or packs of 2?
Singles or packs of 2? Yes, could do, I guess. Why? Yeah, it was too much for a box of 12. They're on sale now. You can get cheaper.
I mean, they are the best pencils in the world.
I do like it.
Quote, do like put that on the poster. I'm not biased, but I agree with you.
No, I do really like them.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do. I'll make a note. Single pencils. You just have to buy. I'll do them as singles, but you have to buy 12 minimum. Is that allowed? Okay. Good question. We'll see what I can do. Yeah. Possibly. It would mean breaking down the boxes
in a weird stationery nerd sort of way.
Party over.
Ah,
Here he is.
I don't know what happened.
We're about to go home.
Yeah, well, I think we should. I don't know what's going to happen. I got kicked out. I think my wife called me and quit the stream, but I'm not. Apologies. I'm not sure what's going to happen. It's going to be a new stream or what, but we'll just have to end it there and say thank you, sorry, and thank you, etc., etc. Thanks. If anyone's watching this, thank you, Steph, for coming.
Oh, I see Kat.
Apologies. Thanks, Steph. We'll write in the chat what's happening. So I think they're delayed anyway, so they're going to cut off in a minute. But well, that's annoying. Apologies. I don't really know what to do now. I can't come back in. I'm just going to go shut on my wife for a minute. But we were pretty much there anyway. So
yeah, we were getting there. It's
it was
fine.
good. We spent too long talking about sweets anyway. So
perfect. You'd have no idea how many people had messaged me going, "The sweet, did you pick this?" And I was like, "No, I had no hand in that."
People can hear us apparently. So maybe just pick a random name, Chris, for the.
Oh yeah.
We haven't picked our winners, have we? We need to pick the winners.
No, hold on. I think I can come back in.
Is it carry on? Our war is on, Chris.
Here we go.
It's back, but is it? I don't know. Well, it may be the same stream. I guess something must have happened. Okay, we'll carry on. What do we need to do?
Pick a winner.
Pick a winner. I'll save the shouting at my wife for calling me for later. To be fair, she's probably like, well, they've been an hour, so they must have finished by now, but no. Okay, let's go to the community page. Drum roll. I've got a drum roll. Let's do the drum roll. And the winner, it's a landslide. It's a landslide. And the winner is the mushrooms. The cold colours. Let's go back. Which is this one by Mel
Fallon.
So Mel, you win a Scrawler pack.
Yeah.
I have to say, it's not, is it? There's that 3 times Cat. It's your choice. Yeah. It's your choice. You've done it again. That's what, 3-1-1 now?
Yes.
Oh, we have to up our game. Well, yeah, mine. I chose the overhead beachy shot, and Lee chose the what is it? A giddy hamster in a flamingo, and that was by Elaine. I'll put it back on. Thank you for those, and Mel, well done, and good vote. That's 70%, 76% of the votes. That's some big margins there. So
yes, Mel.
Good. Cold colours. I was still on holiday when I was looking at my one, so I was wanting to be back at the beach.
And to be the hamster.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that was Lee's one. I was like the overhead of the ocean beachy one.
To be the ocean.
To be the ocean, yeah. So yeah, and so now I need to go back to the community, the chat.
Capybara, 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 capybara.
Okay, let's go. all the capybaras. Oh my gosh, there's lots. Okay. Random. Georgette. No. Yes. No. I said Georgette, which is right, but she wrote Kathy Barbara, which confused me.
Kathy Barbara.
I was like, she's wrote Kathy Barbara. No, she's wrote Kathy Barbara. But I'm sure she wrote Capybara as well, but I'm going to pin it.
Kathy Barbara.
If it's not Kathy hasn't won. Georgette's won by saying Kathy Barbara.
I hope there is a capybara out there that is called Kathy Barbara.
Kathy Barbara. Capybara.
It isn't, and we know what it is.
So well done, Georgette. We will be in touch with you, and we will also be in touch with Mel.
Hey.
Both win Scrawler packs. Sorry about technical hitch. Thank you, Steph, for coming along again, second time. I guess if you come back another time,
I have on your technology.
Yeah,
It's just Chris.
Has to be something. I don't normally get phone calls, but obviously it was the wrong time.
That's all right. It's been good. It's been good being here, chatting about art and stuff.
And sweets. Yeah. Always
topic.
Good. Guinea pigs, sweets, and art and stuff. No, it's been great. Been good fun. If you come back again, we'll have to give you like a special trophy or something for the third time appearing on the streams.
I'm going to hold you to that, and all of these people have been witness to it.
Okay.
She was never seen again.
She was never. Yeah. Oh, Steph, who I don't know. No, thank you so much, and thank you for being a great Scrawler star, a great scrawler, helping out with this box. It's great. We love seeing all your work every time you post and get involved in the community. It's really good. So thank you very much for that.
That's all right.
Yeah. Thank everyone else for coming to watch the stream. Thank you if you're watching it later on. Sorry about technical issues again. Look, I've got the mute thing down now. It's just all the other stuff I need to work out.
No more saucy guinea pigs.
No. See, although that was probably the best part of that stream was the beginning bit. But no, we'll one day we'll sort it out, won't we? Know what we're doing.
Part of the show.
Yes, maybe. So thanks everyone for coming. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Kat. Hello to Lee. We'll see you after the weekend.
Bye-bye.
And see you on the next stream. See you in the community. More updates coming soon. Lots of things. Oh, don't forget there's the t-shirt competition, which is, you think got about another 4 weeks left.
Yeah.
There's been loads of great entries on the t-shirt competition so far, but there's still plenty of time to get some designs in. Lots more opportunities, and we will be picking one of those. It will be made into a t-shirt. So yeah, get scrawling, get the t-shirt stuff done, and yeah, we'll see you all again soon. Woo! Thanks very much, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks, Steph. Bye.
Thank you, Steph. Bye.